The following segment is sponsored by Oakdale Egg Farms.
Welcome to the kitchen, everybody. I'm working on some really fun Thanksgiving Eggs Benedict, which are really nice. And we're going to start off by poaching some eggs. The way I do them is I'm using the Oakdale eggs here, rich in omega-3s, no hormones, no antibiotics. And what I do is I crack them into a fine mesh strainer like this. Now I have a pot of hot water here, and I say hot because you don't want it boiling because it'll break the egg apart if we do that. And so what I'm doing is just draining off any really liquidy portion of that egg, and then it's going to go right into our pot of boiling water here. I create a very gentle whirlwind in there. Whirlwind, a circular pattern of water, and then I'm gonna just gently place that egg into there. And what that water will do is, as it circulates, it'll kind of wrap all of those egg whites and everything all together around that and give us these beautiful shaped egg, poached eggs. So now we're going to let that poach for just a couple of minutes there. I want to come over and start working on the hollandaise sauce, which I have a really easy way to do it. I have basically a stick of butter in here, and I'm going to use 3 Oakdale egg yolks in there. And so when we get those into there, what I'm going to do is just separate them out and then use an immersion blender, and I'm going to just puree it all together, emulsify it like you would a mayonnaise. Because really, if you think about a hollandaise sauce, is nothing more than just a simple mayonnaise. So once we get this in there, let's just get this other egg yolk, and then we'll get one more of these beautiful eggs in there. And the fun thing about these large cartons like this, you can get them at Costco now. I was so excited when I found them at Costco. I'm like, oh my word, they're really well priced there and everything. So let's put that last one in, get that immersion blender, add in a squeeze of lemon juice, a little bit of salt to taste. Then I'm going to take the immersion blender and right into there, get that emulsified. So when we come back, I'll show you how to put together these really fun Thanksgiving style Eggs Benedict with mashed potatoes, stuffing, turkey, all that kind of good stuff.
Or brunch before the well,
either way.
Just so you can fit them both in the same
Yeah,
day.
either way.
All right, this is sounding good. All right, thanks a lot, Chef.
The eggs, if you're not
That's
that far.
true.
We want the turkey.
Okay, let's finish these up. So these are just the road soft rolls that I'm using, cutting them in half because you're all going to have rolls for Thanksgiving. And so I'm going to put this slice of turkey on there as well. And on top of that, I'm going to put just a dollop of some mashed potatoes and kind of make a little indentation in there. And then on top of that, I'm going to put some stuffing. And then on top of that, if it doesn't get any better than that, right? On top of that is going to go our poached egg. Now, once we get that all together, what I have is our hollandaise sauce, which was so easy to put together. If you don't have an immersion blender, I would get one. I see them all the time at Costco, and you can get them there or any of the box stores, but they are a very handy thing to have in the kitchen. So here's a hollandaise sauce. I'm just going to drizzle the hollandaise sauce over them. Oh, that's looking good. And that'll go so well with the mashed potatoes and the stuffing and the turkey and that roll that's down there. So very, very delicious. Let's slide that over just a little bit. Now, of course, how can you have a Thanksgiving Eggs Benedict with delicious Oakdale eggs without finishing it off with some cranberry sauce? Just prepared cranberry jelly or sauce, however you want. It's going to go just right on top, give us a nice little tie in there, some color on there. And of course, the Oakdale eggs here have no hormones. They're high in omega-3 fatty acids, no, all the delicious things that they have in there, cage-free. So they're a great idea to use for the holidays. And of course, we made 2 things with them, not only the Eggs Benedict, but the hollandaise sauce with the Oakdale eggs. Head on over to cookingwithchefbryan.com. This is going to be featured here in about 2 minutes on the website, or KUTV.com for the recipe.
Oh, those really look good.
Good.
Perfect.
Okay.